I didn't mean to kill him.
Of course you didn't. If you meant to kill him, he'd still be alive.
Apple TV Plus has quietly become a heavyweight in the streaming war, delivering shows that are bold, original, and seriously addictive. Now, before you ask, yes, we've left off Severance, Silo, and Ted Lasso. Why? Because chances are you've already seen them. This list is all about what's next.
I know it's not easy being banished from MI5 to my department.
From tense thrillers and dark comedies to futuristic mind-benders and courtroom chaos, these are the 10 Apple TV Plus shows that absolutely destroy Netflix, HBO, and Prime Video in 2025. Let's dive in. Number 10, Smoke.
You need to get somebody quick before one of them kills again.
From the mind of Mystic River's Dennis Lehane comes Smoke, a slow-burning psychological crime thriller that's only just getting started. Currently releasing weekly on Apple TV+. This fresh miniseries has 3 episodes out and is already drawing buzz for its intense performances and moody atmosphere. Taron Egerton plays an arson investigator with a past, teaming up with Journey Smollett's no-nonsense detective to track a pair of serial fire starters across the Pacific Northwest. Based on the Firebug podcast, the show simmers with buried secrets, sexual tension, and characters who play with matches, literally and emotionally. It's layered, stylish, and unsettling in all the right ways. With a full 9-episode season set to unfold through August, Smoke is the kind of show that builds heat slowly, then burns everything to the ground. Number 9, The Buccaneers.
London. London, London.
For the debutante's ball.
If Bridgerton and Gossip Girl had a historical love child, it would be The Buccaneers. Now 2 seasons deep and still running on Apple TV+. This lavish period drama throws 5 rebellious American women into the rigid social jungle of 1870s London. Based on Edith Wharton's unfinished novel, the show is dripping with corsets, scandal, and modern edge. Christine Froseth leads the cast as Nan St. George, navigating aristocratic drama, love triangles, and shocking secrets, including her own illegitimacy. Season 2 turns the heat up even more, with broken engagements, forbidden romances, and a rebellious red dress that sends London high society into a frenzy. With Christina Hendricks and Leighton Meester rounding out the ensemble, this isn't your grandma's costume drama. It's bold, messy, and full of bite, making The Buccaneers a high society brawl worth watching. Number 8, The Last Thing He Told Me.
Nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter.
Secrets, lies, a missing husband. The Last Thing He Told Me is a gripping mystery thriller that finds Jennifer Garner in top form as Hannah Hall, a woman blindsided when her husband disappears, leaving behind only a cryptic note: protect her. That her is Bailey, Hannah's teenage stepdaughter, played by Anguri Rice. As the two unravel his double life, they discover mob ties, false identities, and a trail of danger stretching from California to Texas. Based on Laura Dave's best-selling novel, the show delivers 7 tight episodes of twists, flashbacks, and slow-burning suspense. Released in April 2023, it became Apple TV Plus's most-watched limited series, and was renewed for Season 2 in 2024. If you enjoy mysteries with emotional stakes and a mother-daughter bond forged in fire, this one's worth tracking down. It's polished, tense, and deceptively deep. Number 7, Stick.
Not into older guys, but I'm flattered.
Hey, get out of here! Who coached him?
His dad.
Why'd he stop playing?
If Ted Lasso traded the pitch for a putting green, you'd get Stick. This laid-back sports comedy follows Price Cahill, Owen Wilson, a washed-up golf pro turned club salesman who sees one last shot at redemption in a young talent named Santi. What follows is a bumpy road trip filled with second chances, awkward parenting, and plenty of quirky detours. With just 7 episodes released so far, and more on the way, the show debuted in June 2025. It blends underdog charm with heartfelt moments and an all-star cast, including Mark Marone, Mariana Trevino, and a standout turn from Peter Dager. Stick doesn't reinvent the sports comedy, but it nails the sweet spot between laughs and life lessons, with a smooth swing. Number 6, Presumed Innocent.
Can somebody call my phone?
I'll call it.
Who is this?
This is Jaden.
Jake Gyllenhaal headlines Presumed Innocent, a slick and suspenseful legal thriller that puts a prosecutor on trial for the murder of his colleague and former lover. Based on the best-selling novel by Scott Turow and created by David E. Kelly, known for Big Little Lies and The Practice. The show explores guilt, power, and the crumbling walls of a seemingly perfect family. With 8 gripping episodes in its first season, Presumed Innocent premiered in June 2024 and was quickly renewed for a second season, which will pivot to a new legal case. The cast is stacked. Ruth Negga, Peter Sarsgaard, and Renate Reinsve all deliver powerhouse performances, and the courtroom tension is relentless. If you're into crime, scandal, and watching Gyllenhaal spiral into paranoia, this one demands a front row seat. It's prestige drama with a dangerous edge. Number 5. Murderbot.
Are idiots. But now that I've hacked my program...
Murderbot is what happens when you mix deadpan comedy, high-stakes sci-fi, and a self-aware cyborg who'd rather binge soap operas than talk to humans. Based on Martha Wells' hit book series, this Apple TV Plus adaptation stars Alexander Skarsgård as a rogue security unit who hacks its own programming and gains autonomy. But instead of going on a rampage, it hides the truth, reluctantly protecting a team of scientists while battling inner conflict, deadly threats, and its obsession with the rise and fall of Sanctuary Moon. The visuals are slick, the action intense, and the humor surprisingly sharp. With 10 episodes and a 97% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes, Murderbot is Apple's breakout sci-fi hit of 2025. Funny, violent, and completely original. Trust me, this cyborg has more personality than most human protagonists. Number 4. Hijack.
Stay in your seats! Get down! No! Get down!
Operation has commenced.
Phone.
If you love high-tension thrillers that never let up, Hijack is your next binge. Starring Idris Elba as a cool-headed corporate negotiator trapped on a hijacked flight from Dubai to London, this real-time suspense series plays out over 7 nail-biting episodes. As the hours tick by, Sam Nelson must use every bit of his negotiation prowess to outwit armed hijackers and navigate a web of government interference, shady motives, and rising panic on board. It's part 24, part Air Force One, with a sleek British edge and strong performances from a solid cast, including Archie Panjabi and Eve Miles. The stakes are sky high, literally, and the pacing is relentless. With a second season on the way, Hijack has secured its place as one of Apple TV Plus's most gripping series to date. Number 3. The Studio.
You shut this party down!
Why do you keep lying?
What is wrong with you? The job makes you stress.
The Studio is a razor-sharp satire of Hollywood's obsession with branding, ego, and dysfunction. Created by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, the show stars Rogen as Matt Remick, a newly promoted studio head at a floundering film company, trying to balance artistic ambition with blockbuster mandates. Surrounded by eccentric colleagues, A-list cameos, and absurd studio politics, Matt navigates an endless stream of crises, from a lost film reel to the politics of casting the Kool-Aid Man. With a supporting cast including Catherine O'Hara, Ike Barinholtz, Catherine Hahn, and Chase Sui Wonders, it's packed with laugh-out-loud moments, industry jabs, and whip-smart writing. With its gorgeous one-take cinematography, high-profile celebrity appearances, and genuine emotional moments, The Studio might just be Apple TV Plus's funniest and most ambitious comedy yet. Number 2. Shrinking.
You've been numbing.
Stop. You're doing sad face.
From the creators of Ted Lasso comes Shrinking, a heartfelt comedy drama that blends grief, therapy, and genuine humor into something truly special. Jason Segel stars as Jimmy, a therapist reeling from the loss of his wife, who decides to break the rules by telling his patients exactly what he thinks. Consequences be damned. The show explores emotional healing through messy honesty and found family dynamics, while also diving into the complexities of parenting, friendship, and forgiveness. Harrison Ford delivers one of his most endearing performances in years as a gruff, Parkinson's-diagnosed mentor. With whip-smart writing, sharp performances from Jessica Williams and Luke Tenney, and a perfect balance of pathos and laughter, Shrinking is one of Apple TV Plus's finest. It's comfort viewing with real emotional depth, funny, warm, and deeply human. Number 1. Slow Horses. Slow Horses is a sharp, cynical, and quietly addictive British espionage drama. Gary Oldman delivers a masterclass as Jackson Lamb, a flatulent, foul-mouthed MI5 veteran in charge of Slough House, a dumping ground for disgraced spies. But incompetence isn't what it seems. Beneath the bureaucratic punishment lies real danger, layered plots, and blistering suspense. Each season adapts a Mick Herron novel with razor wit and propulsive pacing. The show blends Le Carré-style intrigue with pitch-black humor and surprisingly emotional moments. Supporting turns from Jack Lowden, Kristen Scott Thomas, and Saskia Reeves flesh out a world of weary operatives, dirty secrets, and institutional rot. Unlike many spy thrillers, Slow Horses earns its twists. Smart, bleak, and surprisingly human. It's prestige espionage done right.
Take that back. Run, huh?
Sounds so unethical.
You're just gonna burn down your career.
And that wraps up our countdown of the 10 Apple TV Plus shows that don't just compete, they dominate. These series aren't just binge-worthy, they're redefining what prestige TV looks like in 2025. From the raw emotional punch of Shrinking to the razor-edged spy games in Slow Horses, Apple's proving that quality beats quantity every time. Sure, Severance and Ted Lasso put Apple on the map, but this list is about what's pushing it forward.
I'm panicked and miserable. But when it all comes together, and you make a good move.
So, which show had you hooked from episode 1? Or is there an underrated gem we missed? Drop it in the comments. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and keep your screen locked to the stories that matter. Until then, keep watching, and I'll see you on the couch.